Good afternoon, everyone. It is fantastic to see you at this year's first YuZoom of the academic year. As most of you know, my name is Dr. Tawny Dotson. I have the privilege of serving as the president here at Yuba College, and today I'm your MC, which hopefully will be successful as we move through some updates from the college community. A few quick reminders. We are recording this meeting so that anyone who couldn't attend live can watch it later and make sure that they get the information they need. Also, please keep yourself muted as we're moving through the presentation. There will be an opportunity at the end of the meeting to ask any questions that you might have. We do our best to monitor the chat as we're moving through the meeting. So if you have questions, you can pop them in there. And the presenters will try and answer those questions as we move through. We'll definitely try and get to them at the end of the meeting as well. With that, I will read our land acknowledgement before we get started. We acknowledge that Yuba College sits on the unceded land of the Nishanan people. We recognize their ongoing connection to this region and commit to amplifying their voice to pursue federal recognition. We offer our respect to their elders and to all Nishanan people of the past, present, and future. All right, a few updates from me to get us started. First of all, a great start to the 25-26 academic year. I've heard really incredible compliments of not just the week of welcome and its activities, but the environment and the culture on our campuses as the 25-26 academic year got to a start. So thank you to all of you for the work that you put into PD week and convocation and welcome week and welcome booths and activities and events, and our faculty for opening their arms and welcoming their students into their classrooms and to their Canvas shells and to the way that we're interacting with each other. It is appreciated and exciting to have had such a great start to the year, and that's thanks to all of you. Safety update for the month for you. We are working on updating the evacuation maps for all of the buildings on our campuses. The safety committee, in partnership with Deputy Prince, our college resource officer from the Yuba County Sheriff's Office, are redesigning those maps to ensure that they are accurate and updated and are placed at the exits of all of our buildings at both the Marysville and Sutter campuses. They're working hard to get that feedback to make sure that the building POCs are connected with those maps and make sure that they're accurate before they put them up. But we're looking forward to seeing that project come to fruition and want to thank the safety committee. Mark Covington is the lead this year, and Deputy Prince for the work that they are doing to see that project come together. You may have also seen we are in the process of installing Mamava pods. These are pods that are lactation rooms designed to support individuals who need an opportunity to take care of those things that you take care of when you are a lactating mother. And so we have one that is installed, and the employees in that area in the front of the library near the tutoring centers do have access to that pod. We expect the other two, one will be in the lobby of 2100 and one will be at the Sutter County Center, to be installed in the next 2 weeks. And once that's finished, we're going to connect with the employees in that area to make sure that we have clear instructions about how to access those pods and how to get maintenance and support for those pods. And then we'll send out information broadly to both employees and students so that everyone has access to the information that they need to use them. Nonetheless, very excited to have these in place to offer the kind of environment that's necessary for those who are lactating to be able to support them, whether they're students, employees, or community members. So thank you to everyone who's been a part of that project, and to maintenance that is putting those Mamava pods together. We appreciate you. Also want to just make sure everyone is aware that the college's budget process will kick off in October. We will be holding a training like we've done in the past. We're looking at potentially reusing the recording and then offering some refreshers to groups. The budget process is timed in line with the program review process, which should culminate the third week of November. And there is a resource request portion of that as well. So please be on the lookout for that training session and that information. We'll be following the same process that we have in the past, but I know it's an important opportunity for people to provide input. Also, a couple of reminders. First and foremost, we have some vulnerable communities that are experiencing some challenges as we're seeing policy shifts and changes federally, and those impacts on our students. And we know that the best environment for students is a safe environment, that to learn, you need to feel safe, included, and welcomed. And to do that, we have a series of resources that are available, and I want to make sure that you have that information. So first, our LGBTQIA plus resources are available through our tri-chairs of the lead committee. So Kiara Koenig, Carissa Morehouse, and Riley Hang have access to posters and cards that were created to ensure that those students and employees, community members as a whole, have access to the resources that they need, and that you, as an employee of the institution, also have access to those resources. So if you don't have a poster or a card and you want one, please reach out to those individuals. You should have also seen that I sent a reminder about resources that are available around immigration enforcement, what we are required to do, and how we can react and support students, employees, and community members should there be immigration enforcement activities on or near campus. Please make sure that you are refreshing your memory and understanding of those resources so that should something occur, you are well prepared to respond and create the kind of environment that we know we want to create, which is supporting those individuals, including those individuals, and making sure that this is a safe environment for them to learn here at Yuba College. And then last, just letting you know that we are seeking volunteers for Yuba College's 100th anniversary or birthday, our centennial celebration through the College Council. If you are interested in serving on that steering committee, please reach out to myself, Melissa Ha, or JP Stotman. We are hoping to have the College Council put together a more clear sort of mission statement, if you will, for the steering committee, and then work to schedule some meetings so that steering committee can get together and start preparing for what is a pretty big deal, which is the 100th anniversary of Yuba College. Those are all of my updates. So with that, I will turn the time over to Sam Dana.
Thanks, Tawny. So hello, if there's anybody on who I haven't met yet, Dr. Sam Dana. I'm super excited to be in month 2 of serving as the Vice President of Instruction. And top of my mind right now is accreditation. I talked about it at convocation, and I'm going to talk about it again, but good news, it's coming up very soon. So there's 2 opportunities for the campus community to get involved. If you are on a specific committee or group of folks that our site visitors would like to talk to, intentionally, you should have those calendar invites and emails. And for everybody on campus, 2 opportunities. So the first one is an all-campus forum. This is open to everybody below the level of dean. It's a Wednesday, September 17th at 2 p.m. in room 201. And this is a general meeting for the site visitors to learn from you and for you to provide genuine feedback to our site visitors about your experience working at Yuba College and serving our students. And then the second opportunity is an opportunity for you to hear from our site visitors what they're thinking and what they've found in general terms as they leave the site visit. So the next day, Thursday, September 18th, at 11 a.m., same room, 201, the site visitors will give a very brief update based on everything they've read, everybody they've talked to, what they're thinking as they wrap up their process. And so this is an opportunity for you to hear kind of a sneak peek or a preview of what will be in our formal report they'll deliver later. So hope to see y'all there. I mean, I won't be there. I hope you'll be there. And with that, I'll turn it over to Dr. Harlan.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So I wanted to let you know that YC tutoring is off to a great start. A couple of reminders of our office hours. We do have, I'm sorry, not office hours, center hours from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. But speaking of office hours, faculty, if you're on here, you are welcome to put your office hours in with us and have them there at the center. The students really do enjoy seeing faculty there, and it's just a really good collaboration between student and teacher. The other thing I wanted to mention that we're happy about in Building 1100 is Basic Needs has joined us in helping feed our students. We've often had a lot of students come to us hungry before class, after class, especially from that 8 to 10 and 12 to 2 time. So now we do have a table in 1100 for basic needs. So if you want to send students that way, if you notice that there's an issue and they're looking for maybe a little pick me up, there is a closer place instead of going to building 100B. The other thing that's been happening in tutoring is just a quick reminder that we do online and in person, but we also have tried to, well, we have successfully, I would say, implemented student sign in to our new software called Track Cloud. Track Cloud has replaced our old Tutor Track, if you're familiar with that. Tutor Track goes delete in December, and so we needed to adopt a new software. And with this software, students have been signing in successfully and able to, see their appointments online. If they come in, they could see what they're scheduled for. There's even a way for some faculty who like to see how many hours your students have been into the center. Students are able to really just take a picture of the screen and send that to you, and that's verified proof of how many hours they've been in or what their next schedule is coming up. So that's something really exciting that we haven't had before. We will be using this in other areas around the campus as far as QR codes and checking in. So we see some potential in that area for YC tutoring. We also are going to do a big push this fall for recruitment and retention. This means we're going to be asking you, please give us those faculty recommendations for more tutors. We have some great students here at Yuba College and some successful ones that really would benefit for being a part of our community here at Yuba College tutoring department. The next thing I want to share with you is on the next slide, and it would be Center for Innovation and Excellence. So if you have not already received it, maybe check your email. There was an invitation to be a part of the Canvas course for the Center of Innovation Excellence. What is that? It's really Yuba College's teaching and learning page. It is in the beginning stages, and it is a resource page for our college. We are gathering information that we feel that's important to share, but also in your departments and your divisions areas of interest, those things that you feel that would be good for your faculty or classified professionals to have. We're hoping to fill it with really valuable information. It's not just like having a regular website because there are private things on there. For example, we have things such as the latest IT updates. Some of those things you don't want to really share with students, and you don't want everyone to have access of how they can get through the back doorways of Canvas to look at something that you may need for your class or to figure out, or updates that they have to our security for IT. Those videos from 2025 PD Week, just a few weeks ago, they are on there. So if you missed that, that's a resource that you can use to find. Some of the other presentations from PD Week are on there. And there's also just really great updated information in some areas that are about recertification or when you need to have certain things in and how to, use your OER textbooks and information. And so we are trying to keep it updated. Some of the opportunities like turkey trot, like a run or opportunities for the community. Those are kind of harder to keep up to date with, but we do try to put those on the page as well. If you want to do some involvement or some volunteering, we would love for that to happen. So once again, this is just for faculty, classified professionals, and administrators. If you see something or would like something added, please feel free to reach out to your administrator in your area. They do have access to upload information that would be important and benefit the college as a whole. But I'm really excited about it. It is definitely emerging. It's in the first stages. If you don't see an area filled, maybe talk to your admin and ask them if they could add this or this would be great. Or maybe, if you're an administrative assistant, that would be great information that you get asked about, maybe to put on the Canvas shell. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Carissa.
Thank you, Dr. Harlan. Hi, everybody. Great start to the academic year. I want to say again and echo what Dr. Dodson said and say thank you to everyone who really was part of the week of welcome and how we were able to provide a lot of resources and services to students that first week of school. Thank you to everyone who participated. We had the inaugural welcome wagon. If you go to the next slide, you can see some of our individuals on the welcome wagon. There we are. If you were able to participate, it will be something that we are bringing back because it was a hit to be able to give students rides, pass out waters, and really make sure that they felt they were a part of and knew where to go on campus. So thank you, everyone who was a part of that. We did have a resource fair and a club rush, which from everyone's response it's been the largest participation from students that we've had in a long time. So it's great to see students back on campus, the cafeteria full, and individuals engaging. So thank you everyone who has made that possible. And we will continue to be doing more throughout the semester to engage our students and to create that atmosphere of engagement. I'm going to pass it on to King to talk about an event that's coming up shortly, and then we'll pop back in. King?
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a great start to the semester. I'd like to share some more information about our upcoming College Information Day or Transfer Fair. So for those who may not be as familiar with this event, this is an annual, basically college fair event that we host here at Yuba College. It is co-coordinated by the Chancellor's Office. So they work with all the Transfer Center directors and coordinators to not conflict college fairs all across the state. So this date is one that they propose to us, offer it, and then we basically secure it, right? So this is happening in a few weeks, Thursday, September 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So in the middle of the day. For those who haven't been to the event, it's extremely lively, great turnout of students. So I'll kind of share a little bit about what to expect. So usually we partner with our high schools in the area, so our service high schools, and they bus and transport their high school seniors to our campus. So we're talking about like 900 students from our local high schools who are here at the college. We also coordinate with our current Yuba College students. And so for our high school partners, we broadcast it as it's College Information Day. Come learn about Yuba College, our programs, our departments, our resources here at the college, the process to get involved and to become a student here. We also coordinate with four-year college reps, university representatives. So we'll have, right now we have more than 20 transfer reps that are coming. We're working on finalizing more. Usually we get about 30, so we're still trying to see if we can get a few more, but we have folks from like Stanford, Santa Cruz, San Diego, some of our local ones, Chico, Sac State, UNLV is also secure to come, so some out-of-state universities as well. So really, it's a full day of students getting the chance to hear from four-year colleges, universities. We also provide a session in the theater that we allow some of our current students in a panel format to share their experiences to our high school seniors. So it's just a lot of great things that are happening. Really what I wanted to share with the group is in case you've missed it or you did not see the communication, we are opening the opportunity for folks to participate. So if you're part of an area department or you're part of a support program and you really want to table, be out there, connect with students, you're welcome to sign up to participate. If you are interested, just reach out to me. I included my email contact here. We had a deadline of last Friday, but we can make room for more folks and more participation. Um, we are also taking volunteers. So if you have some free time to spare, as if we all do, right? If you have some time and you want to sign up to help us set up for the day, you want to help us kind of serve lunch for the students or in any capacity, again, we have a sign up link as well. You can reach out to me and I can kind of support you in that capacity. All right, with that being said, I'll pass it back to Carissa. Thank you.
Thank you, King. I want to officially welcome Carlos Gamez Jr. as our new Dean of Student Success. He has started in the position and will be moving into, I know, yay, we'll be moving to the 100A building once we all move back in 2 weeks. So please come and say hello to Carlos in that new location. We are he is overseeing, has jumped right into helping our associated students and is working with them and starting the process to hire a campus life technician. So there's a lot going on. So please do reach out to Carlos if you have any questions or anything in support of our students in the student success area. So appreciate that and excited to have him as part of our team in this new capacity. Next slide, please. So it wouldn't be the start of the new year without just reminding everyone of some great resources that we have available for students. Please be sharing with them about our student health clinic, where we both have medical support for students in collaboration with Harmony Health, as well as behavioral support for students. The hours and everything are there listed, as well as we have the pantry with multiple locations. As Dr. Harlan says, we are branching out. So we are serving students at the Sutter Center as well as the Marysville campus and in multiple locations on campus. So please let students know that they can come and get assistance, and we will work with them also on filling out their documentation so that they can get SNAP or other healthy options for ongoing food supply. We also have Timely Care, which is free and is available for all of our students. Please recommend to students to take advantage of that resource. We has everything from being able to meet with a mental health professional, as well as resources on how to deal with stress, how to deal with finals, upcoming tests, anxiety. There's a lot of resources available for students. They can go to timelycare.com and put in their student ID, and all of that is free and available to students. So please encourage students to take advantage of the resources that we have available to them. Lastly, I want to also remind people the Belonging campaign is continuing and it is available until September 23rd. So if you would like students to participate in that research-based activity that helps build a sense of belonging here at Yuba College, please encourage students to go. There's QR codes all around campus on the A-frame signs, and I also sent out an email with the resources and the information, and that will be open until September 23rd. Please encourage individuals to participate, and if there's any questions, do not hesitate to ask. We will be doing a raffle of all of the students who participated. We will be raffling off multiple computers and or iPads for students who participate in that activity. So thank you for all that you do to encourage students and support them, and appreciate you with the work that you do. And so I am going to pass it off now to President Ha.
Hi, everyone. So the Academic Senate updates, I have some from a while ago because it's been a couple months since we had YuZoom. I did want to let you know that we have a new student representative on the Academic Senate, Elena Lopez, also ASYC president. I hope you saw the announcement from Mukta Sharma about our elections. We have some vacancies as well as just terms that have ended that so if you're interested in serving on the Academic Senate, you can nominate yourself, you can nominate someone else with their permission, just contact Mukta. I have a long list of discussions we had since our last YuZoom. I think it was in March, maybe beginning of April. I can't remember. We recently approved the governance handbook, and then College Council also just approved it. I have a link in the slides of our policies and process, just if you wanted an update on what we're working on. These are policies that either we're still discussing or maybe the Yuba Academic Senate has approved a version of it, but they're still working their way through district governance. Next slide, please. So James Gilbreth and I attended the State Academic Senate plenary last April. I just put a quick list of some of the topics that were covered at the breakout sessions that I attended, as well as themes I saw in the resolutions. If you click the link in the slide, it'll take you to the page that has presentation materials for all of the breakout sessions as well, if you're interested in more information about any of those topics. And then there are also some State Academic Senate webinars coming up. On Thursday, September 11th, there's one about embedding career readiness into the student experience. And then I'm excited about this one on Tuesday, September 30th. There's one about academic freedom resources and a bot tool. So I'm just kind of curious how that all works. So I might be going to that one. These are free. You just need to click the link and register, and they're on Zoom. And then one thing that I didn't put in the slides, but I wanted to mention is faculty may have seen an email from Elena Flax earlier today about the Common Course numbering surveys. So surveys are still open for many disciplines. This is where you put information about your current curriculum, and then all of that information is taken by a group of faculty from across the state to make a template, and then that template is referenced by all the colleges in revising their courses to all have the same number and same kind of like basic things. You can always have more above the template in your course, but it's sort of like the minimum baseline stuff you would need to have in your course to match with that number. So I'll put the link for the surveys in the chat as well. And that's all I have for Academic Senate. And sorry, I forgot to introduce Eric Burns to give the athletics update.
I was stuck here. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for that introduction. My name's Eric Burns. I'm the athletic director. Fall sports are underway. Men's soccer, women's soccer, and volleyball. Not on that list this year is football. As a reminder from a statement decisions made earlier this calendar year, football is on hold while we assess our ability to operate a positive and successful and sustainable program. Dr. Dotson and I are working to schedule meetings with governance to communicate the challenges and opportunities associated with a long-term decision about football. But we do have men's soccer going on. Men's soccer got their first win, 2-1 over Shasta last week. They're early in this season are 1-2, one win, 2 losses. Women's soccer, their first game opened the season with a win over Redwoods, 2-1 game, very exciting game here on campus. Had to play that game at 9 a.m. because it was so hot. It was going to be hot that afternoon. And they're off to a pretty good start. They're 2-3 in this early part of the season. Volleyball opened their season with a very successful alumni match, which was well attended and supported. Unofficially, we won, but technically a scrimmage, so everybody won. But they have started 1-2, not including that scrimmage. They've started 1-2 playing, and they're playing tonight at Butte College. I remind all staff that your staff ID gets you in free, not including playoffs, but get that staff ID, and we'd love to have you come out and support the student athletes. I should also mention students get into events free with their student ID card as well. So encourage your students to get their ID cards through the ASYC. The home schedule of games is on the front page of the Yuba Athletic website, and I linked it there, or at least there it is. We have also an Outlook calendar of just athletic events. You can contact me or the athletics office, Alyssa, and we'll have that calendar shared with you if you want those events to be visible on your calendar. Social media at Yuba Athletics. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And then also, in addition to that, each team has their own presence of various, some Facebook, some, most of them are on Instagram. There might even be a TikTok or two out there. Home matches are streamed on Huddle Fan, which is that top QR code. That link, that top QR code is a link to the Huddle Fan where you can see our volleyball, soccer, and basketball matches free. So yeah, you can scan that QR code and bookmark it and check that out. Lastly, we have logo merchandise and apparel available at the second QR code, from t-shirts and sweatshirts to coffee mugs and all kinds of good stuff. So hope to see you out at any of our athletic events. And if you have questions about athletics, feel free to contact the athletic department office. Have a good rest of your Zoom.
All right, thank you, everyone. Just want to pause for a minute and see if any of our district colleagues have joined us and would like to give an update. Okay, seeing none, our bookstore partners, were they able to make it today? Okay, then we are transitioning to Q&A. Anybody have any questions for us? Okay, well then smooth start to our YuZoom. Thanks so much for being here. If you have any content that you'd like to see on YuZoom, please don't hesitate to reach out to your supervisor. They get an email immediately following this meeting that we're setting up the next one, and they can help you to get content and information in there. It was great to see you all. I hope you have a great day.